Hey, everybody. How are you doing today? I hope you're doing great. What's going on? Tom Dunn here from throughtheblack.com. You're watching me on the Real Dark News YouTube channel. And I wonder if there's anybody out there. This is a surprise broadcast. So I'll be surprised if anybody shows up. I don't know. We'll find out if the signal's working or if whatever they do on YouTube to let everybody know that there's somebody here works. Guys, if you want to share this, thank you. I have a few things that I want to mention to you today. I want to let you know about. But anyway, I just got back from a conference. We're going to be talking about that tomorrow night. If you don't know, everybody's like, Tom, where did you go? Where did you go? Well, we are at rumble.com, and we're over there hanging out. And we, if you go to rumble.com, type in Through the Black, that's where you can find us. So anyway, hey, good to see you. Sedona, Arizona. I love Sedona, Arizona. Man, that place is so cool. I've been there twice. Guys, I just wanted to jump on here and talk about a couple things, okay? 3 things, 4 things. I don't even know. Well, maybe 5 if I already talked about Sedona. So check this out. Does anybody like hot salsa or hot stuff? Man, I had some of this tonight. It ain't no joke. Now, I'm not a hot salsa type of person, but sometimes I like it. I don't know if this is hot as the salsa at Chipotle, but this stuff is pretty hot. I just want to say, not necessarily endorsing it, but I want to know, am I a wimp? Is it a normal thing for people to eat stuff a lot hotter than this? So this company, Mrs. Renfro's salsa company, they make other salsa that I like, blackberry serrano. They have habanero mango, and on the hot meter it says medium hot. This one says hot squared. Excuse me, and it's still choking me up a little bit. As you can see, we've only had just a little bit of that salsa. My son and I had some for dinner a little bit ago, and I'm just throwing that out there, and want to see what the response is. Does anybody else like hot salsa? So this is ghost pepper salsa, and I can only do a little bit at a time. I could eat half a jar regularly when it comes to something else. But a couple things I want to mention. The first thing I want to mention is this. Let me pull up. I'm going to go up this overlay here, guys. This is our new apparel company called Ezekiel 8 Apparel, and we have a new shirt. Okay, maybe I should put up the shirt. These are the old shirts. Okay, they're not really old. Those are actually brand new too, and still available. It is Well With My Soul. The gates of hell should not prevail. A lot of people are like, what do these mean? What do these mean, Tom? And why is your stuff so dark? Well, I'll tell you all about that another day. I'm not going to talk about it too much tonight, but I want to tell you about the new shirt that just came out. I'm really excited about this shirt. One of the reasons, because it was inspired by my friend Russ Dizdar. And this is the sticker. This is a sticker that comes free. And the new shirt says this, and I'll show you. It says, I will fight for you. And this is something, can you see me? This is something that Russ said. And Russ made a poem. I Will Fight for You was the name of it. So years and years ago, when I first met Russ at his house, I was doing a conference, a supernatural science and prophecy conference, and there was somebody there that came from a long way away, like Wisconsin or I don't know, but they had a tattoo on their arm that said, I will fight for you. And I asked them, I was like, where did that come from? And they were like, oh, that comes from Russ. Russ, has that on his website. And that's all I really knew about it. So it just kind of stuck in my mind. I will fight for you. I will fight for you. Okay. And then I decided, I thought, you know what? We're going to put it on a shirt. So I designed this shirt actually months ago. I designed this shirt back at the end of March, but we didn't have the money to really put it out. So I just, was able to do it. We got the other shirts paid off, and then now we're putting this shirt out. And if you go to shatterthedarkness.com and you scroll down to the bottom, you'll see a tiny little link that says I will fight for you, and there's a whole poem there. And then if you click on that, you'll hear there's a place where Russ recites the poem, and he does like an hour rant called I Will Fight for You. And maybe I can put the link up, okay, in here for you guys in the show notes. But this is inspired by Russ. And of course, it's about fighting for those who can't fight for themselves, the victims of satanic ritual abuse. But it's about fighting for anybody. Okay. I also think of the song by Johnny Cash, The Man in Black. I wear the black for the poor and beaten down. Okay. And you could go through that song and, it's relevant, kind of to what we're talking about. But guys, this is actually live on the Through the Black site now. If you go to throughtheblack.com, these shirts are up, they're live, and this is the back of it. It's Ezekiel 8. Okay. And of course, established 570 BC. That's when Ezekiel was doing his thing. If you read Ezekiel 8, that's the inspiration behind these t-shirts. Okay. We wanted to do something, and we've been doing this for a while to counter the other stuff that's out there. In my town recently, there was a big metal festival, rock music festival out at the prison, and there was a clothing company that's a straight up satanic clothing company. They had like a double table, double booth with who knows, like 50 shirts that they're selling. Every single one of them was about Satanism and promoting Satanism. So, and they're selling thousands of shirts. And I'm like, man, I want to sell thousands of shirts, but you know what? I'm okay with whatever we sell. I love getting the message out there, and I love the idea of putting this, on somebody's body. And the message is, when they see somebody, we're fighting for their salvation. We're fighting for their protection. We're fighting for, them, in prayer. I will fight for you. It's the message is that we're going to fight. We're going to stand in the gap. We're going to believe them. We're going to expose the evil. Okay. I love the line in the poem, you are worth the battle. Okay. So anyway, guys, more, we'll talk more about this later, but this is the new shirt. It's, not the first shirt that we've done that's been inspired by Russ, but, the newest shirt that we've done that's been inspired by Russ. Russ has been the inspiration of many things that we've done, and he continues to be the inspiration for many things that we've done. So I wanted to let you know about that. Anyway, those are on sale at throughtheblack.com. I'm not the greatest salesman. I honestly don't care if anything sells. I like printing them up just so I can have one. I like making stuff that I know that I'll wear or that I think is cool. But it's also, it's one of the ways that helps us. We don't really make a lot of money from these shirts at all. They're kind of expensive to print, honestly. So, when we sell, however many of them, we break even. And then, when we sell the rest, we make some profit. But guys, I don't care so much about the money, but the message. We love getting the message out, and we love seeing our Through the Black army representing us, but representing the message. Okay. The message, again, from scripture, from God. The message is, we are going to fight. We are warriors. We're part of the army of God, and we're going to fight for those. Okay. Like in Ezekiel 8. Okay. Like, the Bible says, in Matthew 24. Okay. I was hungry and you fed me. I was sick and you visited me. I was in prison and you visited me, and so on and so forth. Okay. The thing. Okay. But anyway, guys, I want to mention that. I've gone on too long about it now, but the other thing, and I didn't plan for this video to be this long. I thought it would be shorter, but here we are. The other thing that I want to mention, and we're going to be talking about this in the coming months, is this book, They Only Come Out at Night. Okay. We've been promoting this book for a while. We've been talking about this book for a while. This book is here. It's by my co-host, Vicky Joy Anderson. Okay. Well, I knew this book was going to be good. I knew this book was going to be real good. Okay. I finished the first chapter, and read all, got through all of that. I have not been this excited to read a book in a long time. I knew it was going to be really good, but I feel guilty because I didn't know it was going to be really, really good. And it is really, really good. Vicky Joy Anderson, if you watch our show, her personality shines through in this book. And folks, she's not playing, okay? She is a professional writer and a professional researcher. I am blessed to know her and to have her as a co-host. I've never taken that lightly, and I take it even more seriously now because, wow. I mean, she goes through in this first chapter and just systematically dismantles all the myths, all the bad research, and she teaches the reader how to do research at the same time. So this book is so important on so many levels. I believe, man, this book, it just needs to go to the top. It needs to be number one. I cannot stress that enough. One thing you can do is if you get this book, if you read this book, share it. Share your experience reading this book. That's going to help Vicky sell copies, okay? And it's going to help get the word out there. This is an important message. It's about sleep paralysis, okay? And I made a post on my Facebook today, and man, there was all kinds of chatter about the book and great debate and great talk. But again, all she did was go over in the first chapter a brief history. Now, I feel like that's a little bit misleading because 30 pages is, to me, is not brief, but maybe it is, okay? Maybe she cut a lot of stuff out. A brief history of sleep paralysis. And she goes back and shows, gives all this information, shows what it looks like in other cultures. And all around the world, people are experiencing this. Folks, this book, it needs to get translated into other languages. So I cannot tell you the importance of this book. And I hope that you guys read it. Give me, I want to hear your comments. Did you order the book? Are you going to order the book? Even if you don't, suffer with this or you never have, this is a great book to get so you can help others, okay? I want to talk more about this book, but I don't know much about it because I've only read the first chapter. And I'm blown away. It's really, really good. Vicky Joy did such a good job on this. There's just little, sprinkles of humor right in the right spot. And I love it. I'm amazed. I'm amazed. And I feel, I feel pretty cool. Not because I'm cool, but because, Vicky Joy is my co-host and she's the real deal. So this is kind of cool. I didn't do it. God did all that. Okay. He knew what he was doing. So I cannot recommend this enough. I don't feel like I'm doing it justice, but this is super cool. So anyway, guys, I'm going to be talking more about this and more about the shirts, and I'm going to try to be a better salesman of that stuff because we want to get it out there. Like I said, we want to have these shirts on people's backs, not sitting on a shelf in our office. Okay. You guys are amazing. If you don't know where we're at, you can go to throughtheblack.com and you can see our most recent broadcast. Okay. Last week, we talked about the origins of the Exorcist. We talked about the Night Stalker. If you haven't watched this, you're missing out. Okay. Now we're going to be going live tomorrow night and Wednesday night, but then we're taking a break and then we're going to come back and we have some changes and we're going to come back stronger and a little bit different, but we're going to continue the Through the Black show. Okay. So we're taking a break. Vicky has a lot of work to do because she has to promote this book. Okay. I'm going to take a little break because I'm working on some other stuff that I can't wait to share with you. And we're going to be back, but we will be live tomorrow night on Rumble and Wednesday night on Rumble. So guys, I hope you check it out. Thanks for sharing it on your social media and let everybody know, hey, Through the Black is still around. We're still doing our thing. It's just a little bit different. It's still spiritual warfare and stuff. Okay. So anyway, and then is that right? Throughtheblack.com, of course. That's the website. That's where you can find us. Guys, I miss you. Before I go, let me take a look at this chat. Let me see if there's anything in there. Hi, Tom. Thanks for that. Yes, ordering. Just kind of skimming through here. Okay, thank you. Yeah, thank you, brother. Very good quality shirts. Feel great and say so much more. So it's like a billboard. I hope so. You know what I found out today? No, it was yesterday. This person that I have been ministering to for years. We were talking last night, and I was praying with him last night, and he said, years ago, you were wearing a t-shirt that piqued my interest. And that's what drew me to you, was your t-shirt. And that's why, and I didn't even know that until last night. And I've known this guy for over 6 years. Matter of fact, the first time I met Jared, shortly after I came back from meeting Jared, is when I met this guy. And he was a super friendly guy, super nice, but not a Christian. And he believed in alien Jesus and all this stuff. Well, he's saved now. And I didn't know it was a t-shirt that was a tool. Guys, I've always done t-shirts and clothing and just try to be involved in fashion in that way. And they're a great tool, but they're not a replacement for just sharing the gospel. Okay. But you can say something without opening your mouth, and that's kind of cool. And we like that, So anyway, guys, I want to mention all those things to you tonight. I don't normally come on this channel. We haven't done it, but we're going to be opening up. We're going to be doing some more stuff. Okay. And we're trying lots of stuff happening behind the scenes. I wish we could share, but a lot of times we can't. But love you guys. Appreciate you guys. And we will see you soon. Come on over and see us at throughtheblack.com. All right. Bye.